Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Vainglory 5v5 rank with me, RickLess, and today we are gonna be using Ringo. It's been a while since we used Ringo. He's been kind of out of the meta for a while, ever since his range got reduced, I think, and his B cooldown increased. But anyways, on today's episode, I kind of want to talk about how balanced this 3.7 is with heroes, to say. Since there was a lot of nerfs and basically no buffs, a lot of heroes that weren't that great last patch are pretty decent this patch. Gwen being one of them. I want to do a Gwen episode because I've been having some really good matches with Gwen, where she just chunks and does a lot of damage, and I guess it's because there's other heroes that don't really outshine her as much as before. Ringo, I will say he's still one of the weaker choices, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe for some of you guys are probably saying, nah, Ringo's really strong. I don't know, compared to other laners, he's kind of on the weak side still. But Ringo is one of those heroes that could potentially burst really hard if you get ahead, like just slightly. he's a pretty bursty hero. So on today's episode, I kind of want to talk about how minions are actually a lot more important than before. Before, you used to be able to make up a lot of the gold through ambient, rotating with jungler and getting the ambient gold, because there was plenty of gold, getting 75%. Ever since that got dropped and it's a lot less, it's better off just staying in your lane and being able to maintain. And that's specifically the reason why I wanted to go bot lane. I'm just gonna go weapon blade and book eulogies just to sustain, since I do want to play the passive run. Basically, I don't want to be so aggressive, because I noticed that that's one of my biggest issues. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's sometimes I'm too aggressive when my allies aren't being aggressive, and that could either lead to me having so many deaths and yeah, not being worth. Typically, I will recommend trying to clear mid as quickly as possible, so that we could contest CP buffs. So I see that Arden is already waiting for that CP buff down here. Yeah, whatever. Honestly, we probably could have sent a few people over there to try to fight for the CP buff, especially that Vox wasn't in the mids. I didn't bother going with the flicker just because I knew that we weren't going to be able to take down the Vox. He started running way early. There's a bunch of people here. Who knows if we're going to be able to get some ambient. I know I said that we don't have to do rotations, but my minions are pushed. So yeah. But I will be coming down. I want to get these minions. I'd rather get these minions. I could have taken the farm for myself, since it is the Baron, which is going to be our... What is Baron going to be? Now that I think about it. Let's just back off a little. I don't really want to fight. I just want to focus on minions. And like I said, Ringo is pretty weak in the early game, in my opinion. I know there's some people that are going to be saying, nah, he's pretty strong, he could hold himself. I don't know. With the B ability available, yes. Without it, he gets out damaged. I just want to basically manage my minions for this match. Obviously, since I know that I'm gonna have time to port home, buy something really quick, and get to towards the middle of the... Get back to my minions without losing anything, essentially. Hopefully. Because I kind of miscalculated how slow Ringo is. Well, almost every hero is so slow in the beginning. But we are going to miss one unless Vox did clear it, so we might have a chance to get this. There we go. We didn't miss anything. Oh man, but we are gonna miss that one due to the fact that the turret left it with way too much health. That kind of sucks. You gotta remember that the melee minions do survive a little bit better than the range minions. They take a little bit more damage than... Nearly missed that. Nearly missed that. But yeah, Baron is our top laner. I could probably contest the regen. Maybe. But I do want to ensure to push this wave. If we do manage to push this wave quickly enough, Vox might miss some farm. Oh, don't tell me, did he really already get the regen? I don't think so. He's not glowing green, so we could probably go over here. Yep. The green is available. Let me go here. RIP! Oh, wait. Never mind. Sky did get it, so that's good. That's good. At least one of us got it. And I could just get my health back through these minions. I thought Vox actually stole it for a second. Okay, so we have a little bit of time, so we might get our regen, go back to lane, get the next wave, and then go back to get the... Really? I got stunned? Rooted, I mean. So we're gonna get the next wave and then go back for the weapon buff after. We could put some vision just in case there's someone trying to invade. But like I said, I want to manage my waves a lot better than missing a wave just for some farm in the jungle. There we go. We have a little bit more time before the next wave comes. So we should get this. Yo, what is going on with these pings? Come on. Come on, clear that. I gotta get back to my waves. Yo, Baron took too long. I wasn't planning to stay for the gold, but I assumed that Baron was gonna be able to clear it a lot faster. But it's okay. Oh, we got it. There we go. So we only lost one minion, which is pretty good, I would say. He shopped, so I shouldn't worry about fighting him. I will be at a disadvantage. We just want that last minion. Yo, this guy really wants to fight, but let's get our Sour Blade. And let's get our Swift Shooter. We're gonna go for a Tornado Trigger as our next item. And typically when I start pushing harder, like rotating and stuff like that, which would be... come on. The good thing, I did shop, and I'm pretty sure I am ahead of him. Let's see, he's at 34 minions, I'm at 48. I'm almost a whole K ahead of him. So there was no doubt I was gonna beat him because I've been managing my waves a little bit better, making sure that I do get my last hits a little bit better than him. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up with the most gold in the game, just because I'm gonna be managing my minions a lot better than anybody here, since people are still gonna be prioritizing rotations. Okay, so when we have our B ability, we could actually go in on him, since like I said, while we're ahead, we could be surprisingly really bursting. So now, let's just clear this since we can. And we could rotate towards our jungle since the next wave isn't going to be around for a while. We can see our wave barely getting out of base. So we should be able to clear both weapon buff and our healing regen basically before the next wave. And then we're just gonna leave the gold. Like I said, I can't speak, but we are prioritizing. Yo, it's 4 in the morning. I'm a little bit sleepy, okay, guys? But anyways, let's go shop. We could get a little bit more. We should actually get our boots and get our lucky strike. Getting towards that trigger. Oh, come on, don't clear my wave. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Sky, for stealing it. We could clear this turret pretty quickly. And since we are pretty bursty, we should be able to get these. Abilities, please activate. Oh man, I miscalculated. That's pretty bad. I was getting a little too cocky. Yeah, we might actually lose our turret here, which is really unfortunate. That this at 9 minutes the first tier turret is pretty useless. But I mean, honestly, thanks to the Sky. It was the Sky's fault that she was taking my minions and trying to start a fight. Typically when I start like engaging, what I notice is best is just waiting until 10 minutes. With Ringo specifically, because around 10 minutes you should be able to have the tornado trigger and star ability, which is extremely bursty if you do get it within the 10 minutes. Because most likely a lot of people still have only their tier 1 and then with maybe a little bit of defense. Oh, come on, please, stutter steps. Oh, my stutter stepping is pretty off game right now. Okay, so we're gonna get our trigger. And we're gonna start working towards our slumbering husk. Let's go get our jungle. Since it's available, might as well. We're still doing pretty well. We still would have been doing better if it wasn't for that Sky, honestly. We would have not lost our bot turret. I was trying to play safe. But Sky comes and meddles and thinks she's the best. I mean, Sky is the only one that made it to, well, from the people that I saw last season, it's the only one that said that they were vainglorious. So I'm assuming, because she saw that she's the only vainglorious, she probably thinks she's the one that knows how to play best. Easy kills. Probably clear this. Let's actually get out of here. Let's clear bot. We are working towards those. What the heck? Who just placed that? It just I guess it just it wasn't in the bush, so I was able to see it. I don't know. There we go. We could take their regen, which is gonna be good. Noise. Yeah. I'm going, Baron. You don't have to ping the whole world. I'm pretty sure I'm ahead of this. Yep. Pretty easy takedown. I'm gonna be taking this because Sky owes me Sky owes me some commission from the minion she stole from me. Anyways, we could take their CP buff. It just went up. There we go. I missed. No. Oh, nice. Thank you, Arden. He literally saved my life. Actually, I can stick around. I do have a little bit of health. I just have to be wary of the Alpha using their A ability. There we go. Nice cleanup. I see that Gwen was over there. Okay, so we could get our husk. And we're gonna be going for a poison shiv. I like the attack speed on Ringo. Let's see how we're doing. What's with Baron pinging a mess? So we are at 95 farm, which is excellent. Let's get more farm. The minions won't stop coming. There we go. I will say we should infuse just because who knows, we might push to the end. I could actually could get there we go. Okay, so we got a little bit more attack speed. We are infused. We have a full defense item, which is gonna be keeping us safe. And let's take down this turret. There we go. Come on. Okay, let's just get out of here. We could get tier 2 boots, which is gonna help us escape. I mean, someone the flicker ulted, so that's all good. We'll give it a thumbs up. We could get gold mine. Noise. We could get this. The reason why I'm going Poison Shiv instead of going like Breaking Point or whatever, because we are still pretty much in the lead of anybody else in builds. We have so much, we're so in the lead that even though Poison Shiv doesn't give you so much more damage, is that we're still gonna hurt pretty much. Okay, we can see this. I'm at 11.4k, a lot higher than the next person, the next highest. A lot higher than the next Vainglorious person. We could burst someone down. Ooh, we should have actually been hitting the... There we go, we got the Kestrel. Yo, where's everyone? Okay, we need to... Yo, was I 1v4ing at that moment? I think I was by myself. I'm taking this from Sky. She doesn't deserve it. But anyways, we could get our Poison Shiv, which is gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna actually... This is a thing where I debate. We could go either Bonesaw or Breaking Point. They're both pretty good. Especially since Breaking Point, Bonesaw got the little buff on weapon damage. Even if it's late game, if we're able to target someone down. Nope! Never mind! We cannot do this! Wow! Yo! I can't believe we couldn't do that. Holy smokes. That's actually really interesting. We probably could have used the extra piercing from Bonesaw against the Gwen, but I'm surprised I didn't do more damage. We obviously didn't have a block. I was a little cocky. Once again, my cockiness is getting to me, but it is quite amazing how much more farm I have than anybody else. Ooh, that is fine. We still have some type of distance. Wow, I wasn't infused actually. That could have been useful. Let's clear this really quick. I couldn't even see the turret shot on that. But let's get the weapon buff. Could be very useful. I think I might be going for the... I don't know. I'm starting to feel the effects of not having much damage, because it is almost 18 minutes in. But this is quite an opportunity. We're just gonna be here chunking. Oh god. There we go. Wow, Baron's actually taking a lot of the kills. Come on, slow her down. There we go, we aced. So we could already kind of end this. Enemy surrendered. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you really focus on trying to get your waves and try not to do pointless rotations, it could come out pretty profitable. Prioritizing the minions is quite good. I mean, the next person with the highest minions is this guy, 88. I have about 50 more, and this person is actually a vainglorious person. So it's not that I'm saying that lower tiers are not prioritizing their minions properly or they're not controlling it. Everyone does it. Ever since 5v5 came out, no one really takes into account that missing a lot of waves could really be detrimental to your freaking end gold. And the reason why I mentioned this now and not previous updates is because back then getting kills got you way more gold than farming minions. Going to your jungle, rotating to get the ambient gold made up a lot of that gold. But now that they took away, basically there was a point in 3.6 and below that even if you killed the same person that's really weak, you got at least 100 gold. Now, killing someone that has 0 kills, like this Kestrel, every time I killed her, I probably was only getting 40 gold out of her, which is worth 1 minion. Back in the days, you could have killed her, it was almost worth a whole wave, 100 gold. If not, that was a minimum. So even if she didn't kill anyone and she was just surviving for a while, you still would be getting close to 180 gold, which is more than a whole wave. So back then it was more important getting kills, but this time on 3.7 I would say just being passive and getting your minion waves controlled could get you a lot further than doing rotations to jungles and missing waves, or trying to get a kill and missing waves because you're trying to chase someone down. Nah, playing passively at least to the 10-minute mark where you could get yourself like 2 full items and boots and maybe a little bit of defense, you could go into a fight and be pretty strong with any hero just because you were able to manage your waves a lot better than the people around you. As you saw how I was chunking people even though I had Sour Blade, which is a pretty strong item on Ringo, and then Tornado Trigger is also a pretty strong item on Ringo, but a lot of heroes don't really feel like they put out a lot of damage with Tornado Trigger. But as you guys saw, you could hit pretty hard if you're ahead of the game. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was a little bit more talkative, more serious. I mean, it is pretty late as well. It's 4 in the morning. Those are the builds, and yeah, pretty basic builds for everyone, to be honest. So everything seems fine. Barons is a little interesting because I don't see him being a Tornado Trigger user, in my opinion. He was better off getting a Monaco, or if he wanted a little bit more attack speed, no, just better Monaco. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I was gonna say good night, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys are not gonna be watching it at night. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one later. Thanks for watching. You guys are freaking awesome, and I'll see you guys. It's a long night. This is the 3rd time I'm saying. I'll see you guys later. Good night. I am hungry. Bye.